Hi guys, welcome. My name is Karen, not to be confused with all the other Karens. Just kidding. So I had somebody ask me about my microphone and my camera setups, and I'm going to try and explain that a little bit. I actually do have a video that I posted previously. It's been a couple months ago, about all the frustrations I was going through in order to get to this point now. And it was frustrating. It was very frustrating because it was one thing right after another. And to be quite honest with you, I didn't do this alone. My dad had to help me with a lot of my setups, and the mounting pieces. When I got the box for my first camera, I opened it and there was a ton of mounts, and so I had to figure out which piece went to which, because it doesn't say handlebars on it. It'll give you a diagram and you kind of have to figure it out for yourself. So the one that I run on the handlebars is my 360, and I absolutely love it. It runs on a continuous loop, so the storage space doesn't hold a whole lot, but the view is really nice. I'll show you that right now. Hold on. As you can see, I have this one placed on that part of the handlebar. This is where my phone is. I will be trading up hopefully soon. I'm waiting on for my new bike to be shipped out, and what I've heard is it's shipping in June. So I don't know what my setup will look like then, and I'll probably have to go through another rundown on that. But as you can see, this piece right here is actually curved over the handlebars, and there's a little clamp that goes underneath it, so it kind of comes in like this, and then you got the two screws on both sides to hold it down. This piece right here is a standalone, and then there's different adapters that you and connections that you can bridge to that. My 360 came with the automatic one, so I'm only running with this piece alone, and it's screwed in here. But this, for the most part, is pretty steady. It doesn't shift. The only thing that I see is the camera is able to go side to side, and I don't have a problem with that when I'm writing. Or at least I haven't seen any problems or anything that like stood out to me. The next thing that I have is my helmet and my microphones. And again, remember, like I said, this has all been very frustrating. So me getting to this point is fabulous. I'm excited. Although we do know I went through an issue with my old microphone and I had to get a new one. So hold on. Right. This is my helmet. I run with a bell. I don't know much about helmets. I know that I didn't really want to spend $600 on one, and so I just got this one. This one came with a built-in place for a Sena, and that's what my Sena is right there. The only problem that I had with this helmet and that Sena was the microphone that came with it did not fit in that helmet, so I had to order another piece. I had to order a different adapter that would specifically go with that helmet. And so now it works. The connection's there, and I can use Sena to play music if I want to, talk to somebody if I'm writing. I don't really like to listen to music because I like to be focused and hear things that's going on. The camera that I originally started off with is this one right here. It's in a queso. I got it off of Amazon. I think it was maybe $100, $200. It wasn't really that expensive. And when I started, I just wanted the video footage for my personal use. I didn't want to put it on YouTube. I didn't want to put it up. And then somewhere along the line, I have progressed into YouTube videos, posting on Facebook, posting on Instagram. So I had to figure out how to hook up a microphone to this. This little camera is not a Bluetooth camera, it is a Wi-Fi camera, and so I had an issue with trying to find a piece that would go to that. My dad ended up giving me his Hero 3 Plus. Okay, so I was running with that. If you see the videos where the transition that goes from the two different views, that's these two cameras, and then later on the next camera that I stepped up with. This camera too also was Wi-Fi and not Bluetooth. So I found this piece here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a Bluetooth adapter, and it's bridged right here by this little piece. But the problem that I found with that was you couldn't hear me. It was all muffled. And so I think somebody had mentioned her two wheels, and so I started looking up her videos, and I found what she ran with, and what she runs with, unless she's upgraded, is this guy right here. It's a Hero Black 7, and upon looking at her videos, I found out that she runs with this little adapter here. It's a Bluetooth adapter, and then you can actually get this off of Amazon. I don't think it's that expensive. And the mount that I decided to go with on this one is the one that sits on the side. I didn't really feel comfortable with the chin mount here. I know you can do top mounts, and I thought that was a little ridiculous looking. Not that cameras hanging off your helmet doesn't look funny anyway. But this one, you can actually take this whole piece off, and then this mount right here will stay on. It just pops in and out. I don't take mine off because I have all this stuff going on here. So on a normal day, I got two microphones in my face. There's the one for the Sena, and then there's the one for this right here. This one right here is literally, like I said, just an adapter. There's a microphone that runs right here. You can see that piece here. And this comes off, and you can actually change that out. So there is a microphone that comes with this piece. And I did run with that one for several months, and it worked really well up until recently, where you couldn't hear anything I was saying. So I went out to Amazon, and I found a Xbox microphone that you plug into those earphones that you use when you're playing Xbox, and it's only $8, and so far that one seems to be working really well. I haven't had any issues with it, but I've only done one video using this microphone so far. But yes, getting to this point right here was very frustrating for me, and I'm not gonna lie, and I did have some help along the way. If you see at the bottom here, there's the connection for the microphone, and you can even plug it in using a USB port. But I have right here, I have a zip tie that holds this piece onto it so it doesn't flap around, and then underneath right here there is another zip tie in there as well. You said it was frustrating and you're having a hard time getting it all set up. It was frustrating for me too, and now I'm finally all here. And I hope this helps, and if it doesn't help, let me know, and I will see if I can't figure something else out to tell you. But again, there is a previous video prior to this. It's going to be a little bit ways back, and then her two wheels also has a setup similar to this. But I had to have some help along the way just to get to this point here. This little piece though, this little Bluetooth adapter, has been wonderful. Again, I got that off of Amazon, and I don't think it was that expensive. It's just bulky, okay, and awkward. I think that you can get a casing for this and run it like underneath the camera or on top of the camera. The casing that I found, it came out the opposite side that I needed it to be on. I think if I had it on this side, it might have been a different story, but because I have it on this side, the casing didn't work for me, so therefore I don't use it, and that's why they're all zip tied in there, which means that this stays on all the time. So, I pretty much take my camera with me everywhere I go, whether I film or not, but the camera's always there, and if I decide I want to flip it on, and then I have it there. But again, I hope this helped you. If it didn't, you're more than welcome to comment in the comment section, and I will see what I can do to fix that for you. Thank you for following along and being here.